Mic check, mic check. Alright, it's working. Okay guys, moving on to the next one, item durability. Open your inventory manager, script, find the equip item. So if you don't know how to do that, Control F and type in private void equip item, and it's gonna find the function for you. And we want to add this. Okay, you can see this here. Leave this one as it is. So, and this one, you gotta add it in between. See? So not all the way on top, but underneath the item. If item equip dot item type can be equipped, return. Yeah, make space there and then add this. Again, I'm gonna be adding the script. You can copy and paste. Okay, that's that. Find the next one, public void unequip item. Okay, this one you're gonna copy the whole thing you see here, and that one you can post above the init each item data. Okay, so you can push the other ones down. Okay, moving on, all the way down there, I want you to copy from inventory manager script that I'm going to be posting a whole new function, and add that whole new function after the temporary loot item data right here at the end, before this, not after this. Okay, this means we're going to be able to repair our items when they break. Okay, what is the point of item breaking if you don't have repair? This is going to be later added to inventory auto merchant panel, right? I'm going to be showing, it's just going to be a button that's going to be calling this function. Easy peasy. Okay, so now once you have done that, if you don't want your item to be, you don't want to be able to repair, just comment it out. But it's always nice to have it. Okay, that's that for the inventory. Now we are moving to RPG item. Open up that script. Okay, and I want you to copy this out of RPG item script that I have posted and add it after the public material model material. Okay, important. Cool. Moving on to the next thing in here, all the way down there, you want to add this. So copy out of the script that I'm going to be posting, and after the cooldown, you add the durabilities. Okay. Moving on to the next one. RPG Builder added the item module or type modular. It's going to be in here. If you followed with the item tooltip, it's going to be already open for you. If you're just starting, you know what to do. I want you to go and find public override void draw view, and I want you to copy this whole function from my script and replace it. Okay, the whole function, replace it. Moving on. RPG Builder. Oh wait, I think in the inventory manager I forgot to tell you guys. No, it's not the inventory manager. Okay, forget about it. Ignore it. RPG Builder utilities. Find that script. RPG Builder utilities. And here, find this public static int handle new item data. Okay, gonna see it like this. You can replace the whole thing if you like. Anywhere where I have added stuff like this, you can replace the whole thing. But if you don't want to replace, you have custom stuff, you can add only this. See? Simple. So anything you don't have custom here, you can replace the whole thing. If you have a custom stuff, be careful, only add what I have added here. Okay? Because this is actually what's changing. This function is already available for you. Okay, I think that's okay for this. Moving on to the next. See, it's not that scary. It's all like one-liners. What happened? Huh. I cannot interact anymore? Holy shit, that was strange. Anyway, combat entity is the next one. Okay, it's gonna be a huge one. Take damage. Now, you can replace again, you can see here, if you don't have any custom stuff, you can replace the whole function right all the way to here, where public virtual void heal. Okay, so find public virtual void take damage. If you have custom stuff, don't replace the whole thing. If you don't replace the whole thing, if you have custom stuff, this is actually where the durability is being added from here all the way to here. Right? You can see. But like I said, so from here to here, you can add this, okay? Because taking damage is actually just a small function you're gonna see on your own. It's actually just this and a little bit on the bottom here. Okay? This is all new added. But like I said, you're gonna see the comments. But if you don't have anything special in there, just replace the whole function. And like I said, for you it's just gonna be this and this. And all this is new. This is because taking damage, this is gonna damage your items, right? This is a whole new code added to the taking damage. That's all in combat entity. Stats calculators, we want the stats of course to break also, right? Find that script, stats calculator, also a huge one. I think you can add this whole function. I don't think you're gonna be having anything. Yep. This is gonna be a whole new function also, I think. Calculate item stats. Anyway, if it's not a new function, just replace it. If you have custom stuff, see what's different. And just add what's in here and don't remove all your own stuff, right? But I think it's a whole new function. I'm just not sure, I forgot about it. Maybe not. Why is this one not commented in? Why have I not commented anything in here? Anyway, either way, sorry about that. See what's new here and just add it. But if you don't have any custom stuff added here, just copy, paste, replace the whole function. Sorry about that. Okay, moving on. RPG Builder added an item module. Added item module. In here, all we're gonna change is where we added the cooldown. If you have followed the item cooldown tutorial, if not, just add it after the stack limit. You're gonna see here after this GUI layout space. This is all new, right? If you have not followed the cooldown, adding cooldown to your items, ignore this. This is not going to be there for you, and just add the new one for durability. Okay, this is so we have it in the editor and you can control it in the editor through the editor. Okay, that's all for that. Character entries, find that one. Character character entries. Okay, what's here? Go all the way down to public class item entry. Okay, and add this broken and current durability. So this is when your item breaks and current durability. Okay, that's all there is. Again, I'm going to be posting this script. You can copy and paste it in. Item tooltip. That's the next one. And of course, don't save anything, right? It's only going to be... and you're going to have errors and ignore them, right? Only like when we're finished with all of these steps, 16 steps, then you're gonna see all these errors slowly disappearing. But now you're gonna see errors when you pasting code, okay? So please ignore that. Don't worry. Follow through the end and it's gonna be good. Okay, find the function private void show, okay, in item tooltip, private void show. If you don't know where it is, Control F, type in public void show. I don't know why I said private, but anyway, moving on. Scroll all the way down. You're gonna see after this for each var and then character entries, right? It's gonna be connected to this. Copy my code, separate this and put it in between those, okay? I'm gonna scale it up a little bit. There. You can see it in between. Okay, moving on. I think that was all for item tooltip. RPG item type. Item type. I think it was 271, 279 here. On top, you gotta add public bool use durability. You can also just replace the whole script, right? There's not much there, so just copy and paste the whole script. If you have custom stuff, only add what's commented. Okay, you can see it here. That's all. RPG item type, RPG builder editor filters, right here. 337, 338. In the public class item modular selection, this is where you want to be. Where the cooldown is, where you already, if you have followed the cooldown add-on, if not, just add it here. And then add only this durability, okay? Next, UI events. Find, this is going to be closed. Find the alert messages, open that up and open up this one, public virtual void on show message. Copy the whole thing and replace it with this. There's not going to be much in there for you, it's just going to be one liner. This is what we need. Okay, it's about this actually. You can comment the debug out. This one also, it's actually only about this. So what you can do is just like add this actually above this one, but yeah, I would just add this. Okay, start stats bar display, stats bar display, copy the whole thing and replace it. Okay, it's even saying here full script. Character panel. Character panel. Okay, this is a whole new function. Okay. Find the player equip item. Like this. And go into character panel in my script that I have posted and copy it. Play equip item and stats change, post it in between. It doesn't matter actually where you post it, but yeah, keep it there, keep it nice and clean so you know where it is. Okay. Combat utilities. also one-liner. Just copy this whole function and replace it. There's nothing else here, unless you have custom stuff. Only add what you see here, okay? And then the merchant panel. It's a big one. So this one, where you find show purchase pop-up, I think this one also is not gonna be there for you because this is something custom I did. But just find this private void initialize merchant panel function. It's gonna be somewhere there, around 70, and place it after. Well, if this doesn't show for you, don't add this. Place it after that one, and it's gonna be a big one, right? You're gonna be copying it from my script, going all the way down, because I think this is a new function, right? Just forget to actually add on top. It's a new function. I should be doing that, it's much easier. But it says also here, if it's on top, you can see this is a new function. This is on repair button click. We adding actually to the merchant panel when we press the one in the inventory manager. This one, repair, also a new function, right? That's gonna actually repair our items, repair our broken items. Okay. What am I doing? Merchant panel. Hello. Here is a new function, okay? So copy this whole thing and just add it before show, public void show, okay? And hey, that's all. Now if you try to hit save to all of these scripts and there's no errors, you're good to go. Okay? If there are no errors showing like this, you did a good job. If there are errors showing, you didn't follow the tutorial correct, okay? Because it is working. I have specially created a new project so I can see what I did in my original project. Is it gonna work for you guys when you create in your own project? And it works. We're gonna demonstrate. But first, once you have saved and you don't have any errors, the second thing we're gonna do now is go to UI scene. Okay. Open up your essential. Open the whole prefab. In your essential, find the panels. Find the merchant panel. Okay. Important. Show it. In the merchant panel, I want you to create an image. So click on the merchant like this. UI image. On that image, give it a name, repair all. I want you to add an image for yourself, just like any other UI stuff, right? Pimp it up later. But the important button, and on that button click, this is what's gonna actually trigger the repair all, okay? I want you to drag in the merchant like this, go into here, merchant panel, and now you're gonna get this on repair button click. That's that last function we added to merchant panel, okay? Why am I having hard time finding this? This whole function on repair button click. Okay, once you have added that like that in there, add a text here if you like. It's up to you. So people can see actually that they can repair the items. And don't forget to hit save onto your prefab. Okay. Go back into main menu and fire up your game, and you're gonna see how much. 20. Okay, this one is gonna be shorter, even though it looks like it's more stuff. Item cooldown was a little bit more difficult. Now we're gonna go up, item durability. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a 20-minute one, 25 maybe. But just to show, to demonstrate, we're gonna go and let enemy damages. Okay, here we go. There's no post-processing effect, so ignore. I already tested it, so it works for me. See, the repair button is gonna be on the merchant. Now you can see all my items durability in the yellow on top, showing 100, 100 above the socket thing. Okay, see, yellow. Now we're gonna damage ourselves. Okay, resisted, that's not good. Here we go, 99. And it's random, right? It's not gonna damage immediately all of your items at the same time. It picks randomly numbers, okay? And it's also doing to your weapon. I still have not added to the weapon, of course. You can go to your economy now and go to your item and say staff. And you can add it to your staff here. You have to check this on because this is like if you don't want it to be embedded to all items. Okay, save. If I try now, you can see it's gonna be damaged. Let me add this item again, replace it with this. Now you're gonna see durability 99, 91, 94, 90, 80. And now we can go and fix those things. And it's gonna ask, of course, money. It costs, if you have more items to repair, it's gonna cost more. Holy shit, he's aggroing all the way here. Let him fight him. He's still aggro on me. What the hell? Okay, he's kicking his ass now. Now we can join. Also, let me show off the item cooldown immediately. That we also added boom and boom. Works. And now you can see we are damaged. 81 out of 100, 78 out of 100, and so on. Even the weapon got damaged. Now you can see if we talk to him, repair all. There we go, 10 items repaired. Now if you see, oh wait a second, he's asking money. I don't have any money. What did he say? Let's see, let's try again. Repair 7 item for 350 copper. There we go. The items are repaired. Boom. It works. So I showed you, if you have made a mistake and it's not working for you, then please go back and watch the tutorial and see what I'm doing. And yeah, it works. You see, it works, so it's not on me. Yeah, pretty cool, right? And as always, let me know if there's any bugs or if you need any help, and I will try and help, okay? This one is gonna be a separate one. It's not attached to anything, so you can add this at any time, okay? But about the item cooldown, because I added my bag system and your items also are in your bag, right? In your inventory, you want the cooldown also to be triggered there. This is why I had to do it this way. So you have to add the back system before you can add the item cooldown. But like I said in the other add-on, you don't have to actually use the back system. You can just disable the back system and use the normal inventory. I also explained there how to do that. Okay? And as always, let me know if anything new comes up.